Hi loves, let's see what's going on today. Sorry I'm late. I know that typically Saturdays I'm up early, but I slept longer than usual this week. Welcome back to the channel. Libras, how are you doing? I watched a couple of readers this morning as a catch up for me. Like I just saw a couple. We have Cyberpunk today. Put it down. Couple of people I watched was Steve's Love. Everybody's drawing the Seven of Swords, so I'm aware of that. We're going to get your weekend energy. We are going to talk about environmental just to split it up, and then we'll see what becomes of it. Okay, so we're going to go from that point, and let's do our splits. Three of Cups is there at the bottom of my deck from the other night. Queen of Swords. Okay, you could be strict on something or drawing the line. It's a boundaries card whenever you see the Queen of Swords. It's next to Temperance. What are you doing there? Protecting your peace or protecting yourself? Temperance can be a quiet card also for the day. Like Sagittarius can be, I am being patient on my own accord, but I can only do so much. And I looked up, it was 111. You could be seeing that number, new beginnings. You could be influenced to start a new beginning, okay? Maybe the past here is too much of a reminder or it's too reminiscent for you. Eight of Cups when I split. I'm just continuing to show you what I have. Eight of Cups is about walking away. From this card, he's wearing a red shawl or a red cloak and he's taking a stroll. It seems here because it's Cyberpunk Tarot. So it's talking about looking at the moon, which is women's intuition. I'm going to hold it up for a while because we have intense readings for the day and we have a lot of outcomes that we need to see for this afternoon. On the East Coast, like you guys who are in New York and New Jersey, you guys are already past lunch right now, so I have to catch up. Okay, Eight of Cups, California is like, we're still in the morning. Eight of Cups is you walking away. A lot of you need to really be strict with your time. You can't allot it just singly to one person. Okay, you've got to split up your time. I see something here about that. Eight of Cups, walking away from whom? And then that was the Four of Cups. On a rainy day, she's looking at a computer screen from across the way, like it's almost like it's Times Square-ish, and she's looking at a big jumbotron across the way. That's interesting. Let's keep the Four of Cups because I feel like that's giving me downloads. Okay, let's do this. What is the Queen of Swords? Clarification for the Queen of Swords. Knight of Pentacles. You got to wait for that better opportunity. Knight of Pentacles comes in slow. It is not something that is rapid and it shows itself and is an immediate choice. It's okay if some of you are speaking to someone romantically and it's going too fast right now. Okay, I feel like I need to speak to a single who's going through that. And this is highly personal. I understand it's not all of you, okay? But you could be wearing thin on your patience, which we talked about last night. Temperance is here as that balance. Libras do really well with this card, even though it's not our major arcana. It's Sagittarius's. But Archangel Michael is on the case. He is protecting you from something that otherwise could be disastrous for you, or it could be too fast, okay? Like a relationship. For little of you, for a few of you, it's a past person that wants to come back. It's a very, very small percentage in the Four of Cups. Let's remind what the Four of Cups is about. It is a missed opportunity. And this could be something that is felt like telepathic between the two of you. It could be a strong telepathic relationship. My overall is more the Eight of Cups, okay? It's a minor arcana with the moon because we have a full moon coming up. It's not because of the full moon, but there's so much telling you here of actions suggested, okay? So if it's not your higher self and it doesn't ring true with you, you do not have to stay in something that is not of your making. And I feel like several of you needed a reading to like reinfuse or reinforce that, because the thing is, when you let go of someone from the past, you do get a new problem. Like sometimes you'll date someone new and they come with their own baggage. You have to be very discerning at this time. Okay, very discerning. We're gonna split it up. Can I have the Justice? Okay, cool. All right, so totally we're doing it with an infusion of sentience. Like I'm just doing this as I go, talking sentences. There is going to be something set right whether it's your speed, this person's, there is behind the scenes work going on. Reason why I know that is because it's balancing itself out energetically with a big major arcana. Okay, so let's keep going. You're the Queen of Swords. You're still in that card today, which is your suit. And I'm not talking about like suit like this, like our suits that we know that we have. Cups are water, emotions, fire are wands. They are the most active too. When you watch tarot, those are the fastest. 8 of Wands, right? 6 of Wands is also fast success. 3 of Wands, you're going on an expansion. You're not interviewing everyone in your life, right? Whenever you did expand too, did you ever ask other people, well, what do you think of this? There's no time. So there's absolutely no time. So 4 of Cups, let's go with that past person and split it up here. 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands turned over and nothing else. Why do I like that as a reader when I get one card? Because it tells you one individual card per person. It's that simple. So when we go on today, we already know where they're at. The past is in a 10 of Wands. You could be getting text messages that are like not really aimed at you, but they seem like they're angry, or people are aggressive. That could be something going on. Wands are very fiery. So they're going through some type of carrying a weight on their back. Would they like to talk to you? We'll ask. We're going to ask. 10 of Wands. Would they like to talk to Libra? If they already haven't. Some of them did contact you. The Chariot. It could be a Cancer with our race car here. We have some racing stripes, somebody moving very fast. Only 2 cards in tarot are very quick. 8 of Wands, the Chariot. There are others that are competitive, okay, that are very fast moving. Pentacles are slow. They're in due time, or they are years, okay, because it takes effort to make those pentacles move. 3 of Wands. There could be a lot of hidden jealousy that you're moving on. You know, when the traditional Rider-Waite, all the stakes are in the ground and he's just looking out at the ocean. That's about it with Rider-Waite. So here, it's even better because it's kind of like Star Wars-y. He has his whole jetpack suit, helmet, everything, and he's just looking at the California coast. So in the 3 of Wands, and I gotta make you guys laugh because this energy can be dense and it can be very heavy. They're stressed out. Either they see you doing well. That's their perception, even if things are muddy for you, okay? Or you have some decisions coming up. They believe that where you executed your growth, it was correct. And that's what they don't want to tell you, perhaps. This person can be driving around today, or they are indeed taking off for our American Labor Day weekend, okay? Is it Labor Day or what? I don't even know anymore. So I'm not keeping track. I do know Monday we have off, of course. The Chariot is Cancer. So with that, they could be very mobile. That's as much as it's telling you. Can we get some possible emotions card? It was already slipping out. Thank you. It's a lot. Okay, combining with Justice, it was closed on another Libra card, which is really nice. It's showing you that the truth is on your side. But we do have another dense card of, we don't know, King of Wands. My job as an intuit is to break this down the best way I can for those of you that are single and for those of you in a relationship. Because that way, even if you see the Ace of Swords, you know that clarity, the meaning of this is clarity. So over the weekend, you either have a personal one about yourself or you get clear with another. And that could be environment. I think the Ace of Swords is environment. So I'll put my little rock on that. And then we asked questions here. So they want to message. You have an 8 of Wands. It could be back and forth, or it could be very sudden this weekend. Either way, you're getting communication about plans. Okay, because 3 of Wands is plans. It can be waiting. A lot of you are waiting on someone's response if they're coming to your house for the holiday weekend. And in the United States, we observe on Monday. We have the Page of Cups, big cards right now. This is the part of the reading where it takes 15 minutes for me to get to usually, and for Steve. He's amazing. Like his reading today really, it was long, but very thorough. I like to see that because he goes into explaining the emotions card by card. If you guys ever watched his channel, and I'm not advertising, but do you guys ever notice he lays one down and there's always two like this? Because he goes through explaining all of the court cards. What might they be feeling? That's what I want to do today for you. So that Monday, it's easier on us. We could do 4 cards and we already know the last placement. Okay? So an apology. I'm going to take off from where I left off. I feel like this is someone around you who is immature. They haven't grown as much as you. Okay? And I'm not placing blame on the other side of the collective. What this is talking about for a Libra is that you have people that are busy. You got chariots all around you. You have people waiting. Okay? They're waiting for their own activity. Do not wait for them to make a move on you. All right? Especially if it's an apology. I think a lot of you are just taking the higher road and going, look, if you have nothing to offer me, let me just walk away in the 8 of Cups. Let me just walk away and do my thing. And then in the future, if you have something to say to me, I will be in a different place. And that's strong. I know you guys have never heard me talk that way, but the cards are screaming that today. And if you've been a long-time reader, you possibly saw the same relationships. Possibly. You guys could have read it a little different than me. Page of Cups. Okay. There could be, beyond being younger than you, you might pick up on something that a younger person says. I'm just not sure how much it influences how you feel right now. I'm feeling my Libras are going to back away and do sort of a retreat. Okay, rest your muscles, rest your mind. So they could be wanting to say something nice to you. 8 of Wands and the 10 of Wands. It looks like storytellings of their pursuits. They know that you're going to walk away. It's very high likelihood you don't have a lot of patience for this person, the one that needs to bring the apology. Okay, so let's keep going. 10 of Swords. I almost cussed. Sorry about that. We'll put down the 10 of Swords. Okay, we have the Hermit, top of the deck, and he has the Lantern inside his body. Okay, Queen of Wands is also here. I'm surprised about that because this is the thing. When you're healing very quickly, there could be people that see that you're a Queen of Wands and they're noticing, you know, how light attracts dark, is they feel very compelled also to provide a sudden apology. Okay, in some cases, it's because you've reached the Queen of Wands position. The Hermit. And those of you that send me emails to do not panic. I'm getting to it slowly today, but I'm also catching up from like 2 weeks ago, to be honest. So I just want to let that be known in a video because I go through it very slow and I write very, very thoroughly. So if you did send me something, I'm just getting it to it next in line. Okay. The Hermit, the King of Cups. That's them. The King of Wands. Okay. I'm going to stop there because I do want to do other readings today, but that's the 9 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You could have viewed Libra, this person is very selfish. They could only care about their time. 9 of Cups can be perceived that way, or they care about their own happiness. I think a lot of you, 7 of Swords, oh crap, 6 of Cups. That's a weird thing to have back to back. It's very, very weird. Okay, so that would take on the properties that they're watching you. I don't think that there's a new lie that just came in. I think they're watching your 6 of Cups. I think someone is very nostalgic over you. 6 of Cups and the Queen of Wands. And you see there, she's very fiery. She doesn't look as nice as typical magical cards. She is creating a defense barrier. And I don't know if you're doing that on perp. You know, like I'm not sure if you're doing that purposefully, but that's how I'm seeing it. If I have you wrong today, and if you're jubilant and very, very happy, you're probably just the classic Queen of Wands, okay? But if you're more nostalgic, I would say that the barrier line it's getting up, okay? It's increasing in size. 9 of Cups. I think you view them like that. Final answer for the 9, and when you see it with other people today. The Hermit, the King of Wands. Weird, weird combo. Not in its definition. The fact that they're saying that they're a hermit is puzzling me because this can be a very attractive person. I'm not sure if they're from your past, in the next couple of readings, I'm pretty sure it'll come out clearer. But we do have a Six of Cups, so big card, big. A lot of you are starting a new journey with clarity, so don't let anyone stop this, please, okay? Your higher self might be already protecting you with that Queen of Swords in the beginning. The reason why, too, she's so stark in this deck, it's by Hattie Thorne. She is aged. Have you seen this queen? She's older. She's mature. She's older than all the pages in this deck. And clearly, you know, even the Hermit is young in this deck. So just remember that. She's coming with conviction, maybe isolation. She looks a little lonely. But the Queen of Swords is looking like just a lot older than the court cards you've seen here. Okay? Sorry for the heavy reading, too. King of Cups, Ace of Swords with the remainder of the deck. Page of Pentacles, Six of Wands, Knight of Wands, the player card here. Empress, Wheel of Fortune is the last one. Wheel of Fortune, hold on. Wheel of Fortune, the Empress. Okay, so I don't know how new this person is. Maybe you're talking to them, or this is a past person who wants to come back. It seems like it's both of them. They want success with the Empress. The Six of Wands is that red card with festivities, okay? So they still view you as someone who is creative, wildly innovative there, because she's around a lot of machinery. She's hooked up to machinery, I should say, but I don't want to imply that that's you at all. It's very advanced is what I'm trying to say. So Page of Pentacles is friendly. Wheel of Fortune is turning the tides. Six of Wands is victory. And I said it's like New Year's party, except they look like astronauts. Yes. Okay. So that confetti in the picture and all of the things, you know, the confetti is everywhere in the middle of the street too. Celebration, much like New Year's. I wonder why, though they're coming out of Hermit in their feelings for you, it's a lot more boisterous when they're not saying where they're at as the Hermit. It's more celebratory. So let's draw a card for that. Combining again, because we split it. What is the Six of Wands going towards Libra's energy? Archangel Metatron. Can I have a little bit of help? Nine of Pentacles. Oh, I totally saw you in my pre-shuffle. So that's okay. That was meant to come out. Queen of Pentacles. They keep saying you're a Queen of Pentacles. Did we have it in last night's reading when she was looking with the Sherlock Holmes? Do you guys remember that? But completely different artwork. Different graphics, if you want. You're too single. Like you're maybe unavailable now, but you have productively worked on yourself over time. And this Knight of Wands still wants to go in your direction, okay? Either they're a Leo, like there's lots of fire here, Sagittarius, Page of Pentacles is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You gotta count it. Scorpio right here in terms of water energy. Chariot is Cancer, the Empress is Taurus and Libras. So basically everyone's here. That's from every quadrant of air, earth, fire, and water. I just don't like that they keep pursuing you as the Queen of Pentacles. I would hope we get some actions coming up. Okay, the only one is the Six of Wands, but you know, you're gonna have to travel, or at least go to your person with the Six of Wands. You can't just say you have victory before the battle. And you also can't say that there's victory here to get to the Queen of Pentacles when you haven't even called up the Queen of Pentacles. So it's just, that's what my problem with these readings is. It's not showing enough action for me. Justice, the Moon, the Hanged Man. This looks like a person who is they're not doubtful. They know they're wrong. This is someone who knows that they owe you justice, big time. Okay. And they're already seeing that play out in their life. I don't like to say this, but it's a version of karma that they've experienced, and it doesn't feel good. So when they look at you, they see that you were right all along. I mean, you're showing up in the correct cards, Libra. This person is viewing you in the light that you've always worked in, especially if you are someone who's been on the path for a long time. I hope it made sense. I send this off to you now because we're going to go into a bonus when I return. I want to go grab another deck that I like. Okay, so we'll do that and we'll go through it in terms of the next 7 days. So if you want to stay tuned, that reading will be Monday through Friday of next week.